Are you thinking about moving to Des Moines and buying your next home? Don't let the down payment scare you. I'm here to share actual strategies that make saving simple, even if you think it's impossible right now. Welcome to the channel. My name is Blake Alewelt, owner of the Bravo Ridge Group. Today, we're tackling one of the biggest challenges for future homeowners, saving for that all-important down payment. If you're moving to Des Moines or already living in Des Moines and want to stop renting, this video is for you. We'll cover creative ways to save, common mistakes to avoid, and real-world examples to inspire your journey. Let's jump in. So the first step is to understand your down payment and total costs to understand exactly what you're saving for. Let's break this down in more detail. Many people think 20% is the gold standard for a down payment. While it's true that putting down 20% can help you avoid PMI or private mortgage insurance and lower your monthly payments, it's not the only option. Loans like FHA, USDA, and VA loans offer down payments as low as 0 to 3.5%, depending on your qualifications. For example, if you're buying a $300,000 home, a 3.5% down payment is $10,500. That sounds manageable, right? One thing to not forget about is the closing costs. These typically range from 2 to 5% of the home's price. So in this case, you need an additional $6,000 to $15,000. Beyond these, you'll want a financial cushion for moving expenses and initial home maintenance. Knowing these numbers up front can help you set realistic expectations and stay motivated. The second thing you must do is to create a dedicated savings plan. Now that we have an idea of just how much we need to save, it's essential to have a dedicated savings plan. Open a separate savings account specifically for your down payment and nickname it something inspiring like Dream Home Fund. Studies show that labeling your savings account can increase your motivation to save. You'll want to automate this with direct transfers from your paycheck. For instance, if you're paid bi-weekly, set aside $150 per paycheck to be deposited directly into the savings account. That's $3,900 in just 1 year. Over 3 years, you'd save up $11,700, enough for your down payment. Also, consider leveraging high-yield savings accounts or money market accounts for better interest rates. These accounts can help your money grow faster, even if it's not that much. Now, this next step is key. Track your expenses and cut the fat. Start by tracking every dollar you spend each month. Apps like Rocket Money, Monarch, and Empower make this super easy. Once you have a clear picture, identify areas to cut back. Dining out is often the first place to start. Cooking at home not only saves money, but can also improve your health. For example, a family that spends $200 weekly on restaurants could save over $10,000 in 1 year by cooking at home. And you'll want to cancel those unused subscriptions and memberships. Did you know that the average American spends $200 a month on subscriptions they don't even use? That's $2,400 a year that could go straight into your savings. Rocket Money can actually help with this. Another idea is switching to generic brands at the grocery store. This small change can save you hundreds per year. I know it doesn't taste the same. Now, if you can't reduce your expenses any more than they already are, you need to look at boosting your income. Increasing your income doesn't mean working 24/7, but a little extra effort can go a long way. Side hustles like freelancing, driving for Uber, or delivering with DoorDash or Grubhub can quickly add up. For instance, delivering food just 10 hours a week could earn you an additional $4,000 to $6,000 a year. And if side hustles aren't your thing, consider selling items you no longer need. Platforms like Facebook Marketplace or eBay make it pretty easy to turn clutter into cash. One of my clients sold old furniture and old clothes they don't wear anymore and put $2,000 towards their down payment in just a few months. If you receive bonuses or tax refunds, treat them as a savings boost instead of extra spending money. Deposit these windfalls directly into your savings account as they'll add up quickly. The next one is straight out of Dave Ramsey's book. Eliminate your high interest debt. High interest debt, like credit cards, can be a huge obstacle. Prioritize paying these debts off first, as the interest eats away at your ability to save. For example, if you have $5,000 in credit card debt at 20% interest, that's on the low end, you're paying $1,000 per year just in interest. Imagine what that money could do in your savings account instead. Consider consolidating your debt into lower interest personal loan or transferring balances to a 0% APR credit card if possible. Once your debt is under control, redirect those payments into your savings account. Number 6 on our list is to explore down payment assistance programs. Many first-time buyers don't realize there are programs specifically designed to help them. Local, state, and federal assistance programs can provide grants, low interest loans, or tax credits for your down payments. For example, in Des Moines, programs like the Iowa Finance Authority offer down payment assistance for eligible buyers. Some grants don't even need to be repaid if you meet certain criteria. This next one isn't the most popular. Adjust your living situation. If your saving feels slow, consider adjusting your living situation temporarily. This could mean moving in with family to eliminate rent costs or downsizing to a smaller, more affordable rental. One family I worked with moved in with their parents just for a year and saved $12,000 in rent. That money became their entire down payment. Another option is taking on a roommate to share living expenses. The savings may not be glamorous, but they're worth it when you finally own your own home. This next one is a fun one. Use creative saving strategies. Think outside the box when it comes to saving. For example, some people use cashback apps like Rakuten to earn extra money on the everyday purchases you make anyway. Others take on temporary frugality challenges like a no-spend month, where they avoid all unnecessary purchases. They stay off Amazon and Walmart for the month. These challenges can reveal just how much you can save when you focus. You also need to invest wisely if you have time. If your goal is 3 to 5 years away, consider low-risk investments like CDs or bonds. While the returns may not make you rich, they can add a little extra to your savings. For example, a $10,000 investment in a CD with a 4% annual return would grow to $12,167 over those 5 years. That extra $2,000 could cover part of your closing costs. And now for the most important step. Stay motivated and celebrate your milestones. Saving for a down payment is a long-term goal, so staying motivated is key. Create a vision board with pictures of your dream home and set little goals for yourself. For instance, celebrate every $5,000 you save with a small reward, like a nice dinner or a day trip somewhere. Tracking your progress with a visual chart or app can also keep you motivated. Seeing your savings grow every month reinforces your commitment. Saving for a down payment doesn't have to be scary. With a clear plan, small sacrifices, and consistent effort, you can also own your dream home. If you're moving to Des Moines or living in Des Moines and have questions about buying a home, I'd love to help. And even if you don't use me as your agent, I am wishing for your success. Everyone should be living the American dream and own their own place of peace. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with anyone who might find it helpful. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.